Before we get started, I just wanted to thank you from all of us for checking out our podcast, DnD Americana. I hope you enjoy our adventures through the 8 wild territories where our players will confront the looming shadow of the Great Darkness. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to share this adventure with you. So without further ado, please enjoy. And if you would, you don't have to tell me the exact reason why you're in town, but kind of give me a loose summary of why you're in town. So, Hannah, will you start us off again?
I am Guy, 8-foot-tall mushroom. They probably just trying to find a way to destroy the capitalism city in a fun, goofy, silly way.
Just a goofy little guy.
Just a goofy little guy. Just a goofy little big guy.
Just a big little guy.
Nash?
I'm Elnon Starsong. I'm a half-elf bard. I play music, and my family is very involved in music and pretty famous musicians back in the day. And yeah, I'm searching for something.
Alex?
My character is Bellis Black. He is a short gnome with a top hat and a black suit. Very proper man, accompanied by his butler, who is a human who is about double the size of him.
What's your butler's name?
Sebas.
Sebastian? Or Seb?
Sebas.
Seabass.
All right. Zach?
My name's Wyatt. I am a sheriff.
A deputy, currently.
Deputy
All right, we didn't talk about that, but I am an orc deputy apparently.
You ended up going orc. Cool.
I did. I swapped for the town of Elder.
So I guess to set things up, we're kind of in the center of, or what you would call the center of town. It's not a very huge town. It is kind of, I would say, as big as it needs to be before you would have to call it something else. A hamlet or whatnot. They do still have kind of a common central area to the city where there is a fountain and there are a lot of tradespeople with their carts set up. You know, there's people walking around going about their daily lives. Alex, you and your butler are out for whatever reason come up with. Maybe you're shopping for a new petticoat or trying to get some tasteful cheese or something for an afternoon snack. But you are in the square with your butler. Nash, I'm assuming if I place you in the square, you're probably going around asking different people, trying to get some information about a specific person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then Hannah, I'm just going to say you're pretending to be a mushroom in town and failing really poorly at it because you're 8 fucking feet tall. And you're basically maybe trying to listen in to people's conversations and understand kind of how they work. Hannah, you see a very distraught, I'm not going to say deputy because he's not quite that high up in the food chain, but kind of I guess a beat cop would be a good way of saying it. I'm not sure what the proper term would be for the time and setting, but kind of the intern of the sheriff department of this town. And he is looking around frantically, looking for somebody.
I'll just under my way over there. Tap him on the shoulder.
Hi.
It's a little wave.
He is kind of surprised. He's not sure what you are, or if you can even hear what he's saying.
I rub my hands on my pants, and then I just dust them off, and then sprinkle my little spores on him so I can actually talk to him.
He sneezes.
I don't have a mouth, by the way.
Yeah, he sneezes just so hard, and now I'm assuming that was your rapport spore, so now he can hear what you're saying. So what do you say to him?
Hey guy, what's happened? What's going on?
This is new. And he's kind of looking around for a second, trying to figure out where the voices in his head is coming from. And then he stares up at you, just kind of dumbly waving at him. Oh, hello. I lost some people that I was supposed to be keeping track of. So Zach, you kind of see this go down. You see this giant mushroom talking to, or what you can assume is talking to, not really your peer. He's not a deputy. He is kind of an underling of the deputies, a beat cop or an intern, as I was saying. and he is looking very frantic, and he does not look like he kind of looks like he needs some help.
Obviously, as a deputy, I need to go over there and see what's up.
Right, as his senior, it's only right.
As his senior, it's only right that I go help him, obviously, because he's a noob, doesn't know how to be a cop. So
right, so you go over. Hannah, do you want to sneeze on him as well?
Oh, not like this.
Yeah, I just clap my big mushroom hand on his back.
Repel
The
diseases.
spores come out.
So, Zach, you hear a voice in your mind.
What's up, bud? You're like something important, I think.
All right, Zach. So, middle of Elder, midday, in a courtyard, you've seen your underling panic. He was panicking before the mushroom. He's panicking now. So you decided to walk up. You get clapped on the back by the mushroom, and all of a sudden you can hear the mushroom's voice inside of your head.
Oh God! just a telepathic disease.
It's not a disease.
You're not too far off.
It's my skin cells.
Oh God!
Now you and Hannah are both listening to this frantic beat cop. It's basically like, so I was supposed to be watching these nobles that were in town visiting from the capital.
Yeah.
And I was giving them a leisurely walk. I was their guard. It was an easy mission. And I lost them.
So you had one job.
I had one job.
I see. You're fired.
They entered a cornfield, and that was the last time I saw them.
Why'd they go into a cornfield?
I don't know, but I couldn't follow them because I'm allergic.
Or in our fields?
Corn. I'm also lactose intolerant. All I remember is there was this smoke, and it smelled like sulfur, and it just reminded me of death, and I got really scared, and so I ran back looking for you, and he turns to you, Zach.
I shoot him in the head.
What?
Sorry.
Roll a
Paladin,
deck.
Paladin, my bad.
So, where are these royals from?
They're in the cornfield still, I think.
No, where are they? Where'd they come from? Are they royals from here or
From the capital city, Emberholm. So you know that the territory you're in is one of the Great 8 wild territories. Y'all's specific one is called Founder's Reach because it was the first place to get colonized when the ships came in. So Emberholm is quite an old city, and specifically the city you're in now was the second city to exist in this territory. And so you know that the town you're currently in is ruled ultimately by a Duke Aldrich Thornfield. You don't know him personally, but you know of him. You've seen him in the streets. If you've lived here, I'd say even if you're just passing through, you've probably heard people talk about him. He is Duke Aldrich Thornfield. He is a kind of a distant relative of the current sitting queen and king. This territory is kind of like a monarchy still. What was the question?
where'd they come from?
Oh yeah, Emberholm. Sorry, that was a tangent. I didn't want you to I didn't want to say Emberholm and then you'd be like, oh yeah, Emberholm,
The
that
capital
place,
city.
the capital city. So the people that came that the guy lost, he explains, were some more distant relatives that had came to town to visit, and it was basically his job to just guard them while they were going out and about, and they decided to take a stroll through the countryside, and it did not end well.
They died.
They got eaten.
Alex,
Hello.
like I said, you are in the square purchasing wares of your own design, and you happen to hear them speak about this, and you don't really give them much mind until the beat cop mentions sulfur, death, dark, smoke is all kind of ringing a bell for you. It's setting off them tweakers.
Tweaking.
Yeah. My butler's like, you should go help them. I'm like,
Yeah, Sebas is basically like, Yeah, so it sounds like there might be something there that you can get out of the house and go investigate. You know, you ain't been out in a week, and I barely got you the babe this morning. So do you walk over, Alex?
Yes, with my butler.
Now presenting the most excellent Bellor Black. He kind of like weirdly gestures because he doesn't have like a trumpet to play you a fanfare or anything.
I pat Alex on the myself
On my hat?
on your head, but yeah, your hat, I guess.
So you're like pushing my hat down on my head right now?
Alex, you immediately hear her in your head, and I would say that you recognize what she has done. She has rapport spored you so that you now have a telepathic link. I will say with rapport spores, you also can speak to anybody else that has her disease. So you guys can all kind of like, speak in her head or in each other's heads.
It can't be a disease.
It's my skin.
Well, you know, it's like it's a fungus.
It's
I'm
just
just
my
got-
a
So
disease.
listen, we got hit with the clap.
Not the clap,
Ah.
the mushroom clap.
Mm-hmm.
I also sprinkle some on the butler.
Oh yeah, okay. So Sebas is in
Butler's
here too.
like,
How dare you
Gets out
ruin
a lint
my
roller.
yeah, pretty much a little mini vacuum and starts just like going to town. And he's like, this is gonna have to be pressed.
I'll
exactly.
give you a hug and just give you more spores, bro.
Please do not touch me.
Yes, I just expressed interest in the fact that they are talking about basically the undead. And I'm just like, I can help you out, or like in a best way to describe this, it's like the kid that doesn't want to go outside that's getting forced to go play, like getting forced to go play football,
Quentin.
even though he's like really good at playing football, but he doesn't want to play football.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
kind of how it is.
Elanon, it would be fair to say that you're probably not the richest person in the world, given your family's current status.
All right.
So it would probably be fair to say that you're in the middle of town trying to make an honest meal,
Yep.
playing your
Play a
instrument.
couple tunes. Yep. While
can't-
also in between songs going and talking to people about stuff, trying to figure out information.
Zach, you recognize as, you know, the deputy of this town that it is your responsibility to probably go out and investigate this. But you also decide that it is probably to your benefit to bring some help along.
Yep. So I'm gonna summon my lizard.
Okay. Your giant ass lizard, it has to be big enough to carry your 8'11" ass lizard, strolls up. And this is no ordinary lizard. He is the cleanest. It's almost like he has like an aura of goodliness shining off of him.
I scratch his little head.
Oh, he's not little.
Yeah, but he's still a little guy.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, except he's also kind of like, I guess you could say like celestial in nature almost. I don't know if he actually has the celestial tag. He's like the most paladin lizard you've ever seen in your life.
Yep.
Zach, I would say that it is within your right as a deputy to create local help wanted posters, and you would be able to set a price for a reward if you needed to help incentivize people coming along. So I'd say that you would be able to reward everybody who comes with you probably about 5 to 10 gold apiece.
Okay. So I'm gonna build a little flyer and then cut the bottom, right? And
Yep.
then I'm gonna put it next. I guess. Obviously we don't have phones. So there's a pigeon cage next to the flyer,
Okay.
and then it has the tabs cut on the bottom,
Yeah. That,
and then
specifically
you know,
just 3 tabs.
Pull up
Yeah. 3 tabs. Only 3 spots. I can't afford more people. So, and then I'm gonna walk over, put it on the wall next to the pigeons.
I
It says
pull one
it just says meet me here at this spot today.
And then I'm just gonna stand next to it at the spot where they're supposed to meet.
Do y'all go
off.
tear
Pull
a
one
page?
right off.
I perceive her tear the page off.
Wyatt,
I wish.
Mr. Steelheart. Standing before you is your ragtag team of investigators.
All right.
You know the approximate location of where to go. You guys can roll out now, or if you need something, you are more than
I
welcome
gotta finish
to.
up my song first.
Okay, Nash, roll for performance.
For he's a jolly good fellow. Okay, I got a 9. 2 more than whatever. Nice.
All right. Well, you finish your set, and let's say that you made a gold.
Okay, that's an honest day's work. Nice.
I don't really like doing less than gold because then we have to like start doing math for everything. So
That's fair.
we're probably just gonna deal, I think, in silver and gold and maybe platinum if you ever got rich enough. All right, so y'all head out of town.
Have I even met the group though yet? Like, I'm just
Yeah.
assigned automatic, or I pulled off one of the things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You pulled
yeah.
off a thing.
You sent the pigeon 5 feet over to where I was waiting.
Right. Okay.
I caught it, looked at it, looked for you,
Got
was
it.
like, yo, over here, which you already knew because you saw the pigeon fly over to me.
Got it.
And then the lizard ate the pigeon.
Oh,
Damn.
what's your lizard's name, by the way?
He's a hungry boy. Zebra.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's what we're going with.
Yep.
Okay, I'm here for it. Zebras are certainly majestic.
All right. Note taking.
He's a lizard, not a zebra. I don't understand why you would.
You're right. I'm absolutely sorry. My
I call him Big
apologies.
Z.
Big Z.
Zebra, no relation
No relation.
to the animal.
Okay.
Okay.
So eventually, you guys arrive to the cornfield that one spoke about.
All right.
You can immediately tell that it is eerie.
I would like to use smell evil.
Okay. Go ahead and sniff evil.
Smells wicked out here.
You're already kind of aware that the cornfield has like a rumor of being haunted because the farm that it is on is basically abandoned recently. And people aren't really sure what happened to the people that were living there. Maybe died, disappeared. Who knows? You smell evil afoot. You go, and it's wicked. But you're smelling 2 different layers of a bean dip right now. You smell the cornfield, and it's rank. But from behind you, you smell a second dank smell. And if you turn around, you realize that it is propagating from your gnome friend. You notice that Baylor is also very stinky. Very, very, very death stinky.
I'm just
Mm.
Like he ate nothing but eggs for breakfast, kind of sulfur stinky.
Jesus Christ.
So do you do anything with this information, or specifically the Baylor stuff, not the cornfield stuff? I'm assuming obviously you share the cornfield stuff, or you could lie about that too, or withhold.
I don't want to make him uncomfortable.
Did he say anything too?
Nah. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm not vomiting over in the corner. I'm just gonna, like I'm gonna.
It's actually not just Baylor. It's also your good friend Sabus as well. So Sabus and Baylor have like this, or Baylor have this earthy scent to them,
Earthy.
We're real earthy.
as in belongs in the earth kind of scent.
I see. So they're dead.
I don't know about that. You'd have to maybe ask.
Maybe ask. I can smell if they're undead. Tell me if they're dead or not. God.
He is in fact. They are in fact dead.
I draw my weapons.
What? Roll initiative.
I will roll initiative right now. I draw my weapons.
Okay.
Get on the ground. I'm holding my badge.
Bro. What is this? What would that be called? What kind of
So
phobia.
Wyatt rips out 2 6-shooters, or I guess just one if he's gonna hold the badge in one hand, and
Well, there's
points
2
it.
of them, so I should probably actually take out both.
Baylor, you have 2 6-shooters immediately pointed at you. You saw this paladin a reaction.
like put teleconnect, push them back.
Let's roll initiative for you 2. Just you 2 for now. If the other 2 want to join in a minute, they can.
It's also a bonus action, by the way.
Fuck.
Exclamation point roll space 1d20 plus whatever your initiative bonus is, which for you I don't think is anything. Alex, you're up first. If you wish to bonus action, push him away, you can certainly do that.
So it's eight. It's 8. The DC is 8 plus a proficiency bonus plus ability modifier.
What does he got to roll?
A strength.
Okay. So Zach, make a strength check, a saving throw, strength saving throw.
12.
Okay. Alex, what does he got to beat?
I always have a brain shit when it comes to.
You said it was 8
Proficiency
plus. It's a +3 is your proficiency bonus right now.
And then what's the ability modifier? Will be intelligence.
I love how I'm just starting fights. Like that's the first thing.
So
Yeah, the one that's supposed to be de-escalating is the law.
4.
Decides to escalate a fight.
First of all, he's dead, and I'm a paladin.
15.
What do you want from me?
All right, so Zach, you failed, and
All right,
you are pushed back. How far?
5 feet.
5 feet. So you're, we'll say 15 feet away from him now. Alex, do you say anything?
I'm just going to say what I'm going to cast, so I can cast something on myself and say something. Correct?
Yeah, for sure. You still have an action, and talking is free.
Okay, I'm going to cast false life on me, which gives me basically it gives me additional hit points.
Okay.
So 3 plus 4. So I mean, I just do the sequence because I need to do it. I have a +7 on HP. I'm just going to tell him that I'm not here to basically wish any harm upon you. I'm here to both help you and kill a greater threat.
So why are you dead though?
Why am I dead? Personal reasons.
Nash, Hannah, you do notice that he's kind of like really pale. And you notice that the butler is also really pale. And so like
I'm very pale, and I just casted some misty bullshit on myself.
So what Zach says is kind of making sense. He does kind of look dead.
Death is man.
Hey man, dead people are cool. Dead
Are you
people
gonna push it? Are you pushing this envelope, Zach?
It would be your turn, Zach, unless Alex wants to move away from you at all.
No, I'm not gonna move away. I'm just gonna stay my ground.
He said personal reasons.
Bellows is just going. Sebas is just gonna basically brace himself.
So
All Sabas could do at this point is basically take one hit for you, and that would probably still cleave into you.
So I look at Sebas, I look at Baylor, I look at Sebas, I look at Baylor, and then I spin my guns and put them in their holsters, and I say fair enough, and then I keep going forward.
All right. So
Cool.
as you guys approach the cornfield, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Fuck.
Don't forget to add your
I
modifier.
got a 22. I rolled a 19.
Is that perception?
Perception. So Helenon got a 22. That's really good. Baylor got a 13. Guy got an 11 total. And Wyatt got an 11 as well. So, dang, really? Okay, so Baylor and Elenon.
Mhm.
You hear faint whispers coming from the cornfield and some eerie laughter.
Mm.
And you also hear the sound of a crying child. Specifically, Elenon, you hear this just super well, and you can kind of tell
I am a half elf.
that there is stuff in the cornfield. This abandoned cornfield.
Hey guys, I think there's something in this abandoned cornfield. Something
I
scary.
look at him and I go, "Hey guys, I think there's something in this abandoned cornfield."
I just said that. What do you?
What do you mean? I just said that.
I break out into song. High School
You
Musical
break,
style.
you break out into a song about how I'm a liar. I said it first.
On your mama, on your dad. All right, so do y'all decide to enter the cornfield in spite of the obvious dangers?
Can I roll history to see what usually is in these fields?
Well, usually there's nothing in these fields.
Oh, okay. It's not like a potential
No.
layer for some dumb shit. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Can I stealth and take lead and go in? first?
You guys can certainly roll stealth.
I have a +8 modifier to stealth.
Okay.
God
So
damn.
anybody who wants to stealth in, go ahead and do that.
That's fucking all stealth.
I got a 26.
It's pretty good. It's
Oh my
pretty good.
God. Listen, the Hobbit. Bro, the gnome being. Oh, you see the top hat going through stuff.
Yeah. All right.
So, okay. So who got above? Okay, Nash, you're super stealth.
Nice.
Practically
One
invisible.
with the corn.
The rest of
I
you are
am.
following in his footsteps.
I'm just leaving.
But we can only see his footsteps because
So
he's so stealthed.
You start to enter the maze. Obviously, the stench becomes a little stronger, and you start to kind of like notice more and more things. And basically, you start to realize that this isn't kind of like a normal cornfield how it would be laid out. You know, this has kind of been like grown in a way that it creates a sort of labyrinth.
Mm.
And the corn is eerily taller than most corn should be. And you will need to make survival checks if you wish to go the correct direction.
Would I be able to cast Talk to
Bro, I'm
Plants?
rolling good today.
You sure could.
I got a 21.
Jesus, Nash.
It's beginner's luck. What can I say?
Just let me know if you make above a 10 on your survival check.
I did.
Hey, yo.
Nice.
Perfect 20.
Let's
Dirty
go.
20.
Nat 20?
First nat 20 of the session.
Hell yeah.
He
So
can't die. It makes sense. He would.
I would say he can most certainly die. Not only are you able to navigate correctly through the field, you also recognize that not all of the corn is real.
Oh God.
Magic.
Can I detect magic?
You can, but Hannah wanted to cast Speak with Plants, so let's
yeah.
do that first.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna hold on.
Elenon, you notice again, you confirm your suspicions about some of the cornfield kind of being an illusion, but specifically, you see a couple of corn stalks within the maze, deeper within 30 feet, that are giving off kind of a black hue, and you recognize this to be necromancy.
Okay.
And they are moving. They are not still. So they are moving around you guys.
I continue on. Bebopping.
So as you continue on, what would have happened is you would have been ambushed by 3 creatures. But between the detect magic and specifically the perception check Nash got earlier, you will not be surprised. You, in fact, will be ready. I'll say because you casted detect magic, you guys will actually get a full surprise round before the actual combat starts.
Nice.
So you basically tell everybody to get ready.
Hey, yo, everybody get ready. We're about to throw hands over here in this corn.
And from the cornfield, 3 large stalks of corn jump out. They are all taller than you, and they reek like they're rotten. And so let's everybody roll initiative and tell me what you got.
Oh my God, another natural 20. Fuck me.
I think I can add 2 to my initiative bonus, so I think I get a +5 to initiative. So I got a 20.
Look, we got a natural 20, a natural 20.
I rolled a 15 with a 5 modifier.
I got a 6.
You got a 6?
I got a 13.
13. We get a full surprise round, and then we'll go in normal order. So for you guys, Alex, you will get to move first. To kind of set the stage, since we're not really using a grid or anything, we'll say that you guys kind of went a little bit back to back, with Nash facing further in towards the cornfield, and then who wants to be facing the direction like further out of the cornfield back the way you...
Okay.
Maybe it makes sense for Alex to be back there since he's kind of the glass cannon.
No fucking shit.
And then and then Guy and Wyatt kind of take positions on either side. And we'll say there's 2 cornstalk blights behind you, and there's 1 in front of you blocking the way. So what do you want to do, Alex?
I am going to. So if I can use telekinetic pretty much. So that's not like a one time a day thing. What happens if you put two people inside the same area? Can they be pushed into each other or no?
What is the exact wording?
As a bonus action, you can try and you can try and telekinetically shove a creature that you see within 30 feet of you. When you do so, the target must succeed a strength saving throw or be moved 5 foot toward or away. The creature can willingly fail a save.
So you're trying to knock one of them into the other?
Yes.
Okay, so you can obviously, I think from the wording, I'd say you could pick the direction they're shoved. So if you, I would say they're close enough, since how narrow this cornfield is, that if you wanted to shove one into the other, you totally could. And there will be a chance that it knocks the second one prone. Not the one you shove, but the other one.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay, so do you want to do, just for the sake of it, let's say number 1 and 2 are behind you. You want to throw number 1 into number 2?
Yes.
Okay, what does he need to beat?
15.
He rolled a 16.
Okay.
So you throw, you can't see anything, but you kind of like feel a sudden gust of wind whoosh, straight through, and it kind of like billows through it. You see the cornstalk blight very struggling against it, but he does not get pushed.
Okay, I'm going to use Toll the Dead.
It's a wisdom saving throw. What do I got to beat?
It will be 14.
Okay. Is this the first one again?
Yes.
Okay. He fails.
Okay. And so, yep.
That's
I take
2d8, right?
it says 2d or 2d12.
It's only 2d12 if he's taking damage.
13.
13. Not too shabby. All right. So do you wish to move at all, or are you going to stay put?
I want to see if I can kind of position myself more towards the back.
Okay. So maybe you like move to a central position, and
Yes.
Wyatt fills in, and you're kind of in between everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So next up in the initiative is going to be Wyatt.
I'm just going to draw and shoot.
Okay. You whip out your 2 6-shooters, and I believe you get to make 2 regular attacks and then a bonus attack, right?
Yeah. There's number 1.
Okay. So, damn, a 19. That is obviously going to hit. Are you hitting the first cornstalk or the second one?
Damn, nat 20 on the second one.
Let's go.
I'm hitting the first.
Okay. So you got 2 24s. That's crazy. And then you got your crit. So go ahead and roll damage for your first attack. This one gets bonuses. So here's what happened. You draw your pistols and the fire, and you immediately tear this thing to shreds. But not only do you do that, but you kind of start fanning your gun, and you kill the second cornstalk that's right next to him.
W.
And that's why I'm the sheriff.
And do you wish to move at all? Or do you want to stay where you're at?
Where are they in reference to me?
So you've killed the 2 that are directly in front of you. There is one directly behind you that is facing Elenon.
And I hit that one too.
You did not hit that one because it's in the opposite direction. Do you want to do anything else, like move? Or are you good?
I guess turn around, but that's it.
Okay. And that obviously isn't going to cost you any.
Yeah.
So, Elenon, you are next.
All right. I'd like to whip out my short bow and fire a shot at the other one. How many are in front of me?
1. There is 1 left.
One. All right. I want to fire my short bow at the one.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
That's just just a regular D20.
D20
No, like, bonus.
plus your proficiency bonus plus your dexterity modifier.
I see.
So D20 plus 3 plus whatever your dex. I do not believe.
Any ability check that you make.
Yeah, so it's not. This isn't an ability check. This is an attack check.
Gotcha. 27.
That hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
All right. I got 5.
Okay. Guy, it is now your roll.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna use Infestation.
Hey, Quentin, we didn't roll initiative for my lizard.
That's right. We'll just say that it comes in at the end.
Okay.
Okay. And then we'll just remember that for next time. So Constitution saving throw, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 4, so I'm assuming he's going to fail.
14.
Yep, so he definitely fails. This is called what again? Blight?
Infestation.
Infestation. So yeah, go ahead and roll damage on that. 6 damage, not bad. And go ahead and roll a d4 to see what direction he goes in. You currently, Alanon facing him is the northern direction.
If there's nowhere for them to go, they also don't.
Oh, there's plenty of space for the fucker to.
Which is
So he actually gets pushed closer to Alanon.
Interesting. Nice.
So all of a sudden, like a bunch of bugs and ick and goop just kind of show up on this corn stalk, more than there already kind of was, and then it immediately moves 5 feet closer to you, Alanon.
Okay.
So jump scare.
All right.
That is going to be Zebra's turn.
All right. So Zebra is going to use multi-attack.
Okay.
He's going to make 1 bite and 1 slam attack.
Okay.
So let me roll for that. Okay, nat 20 on the slam attack.
That slam attack crits. Unfortunately, the other one does not hit. The first one doesn't hit. The 9.
No, yeah.
But go ahead and roll damage for that. That other one. 11. So Zach, or Wyatt, you send your lizard forward. He immediately just grabs the corn stalk in its mouth and starts chewing and swallows it. It's dead. Just like complete dumb brain lizard mode, eats the blighted corn stalk. And he's probably gonna have real nasty diarrhea later, but it's dead.
That's right. He's magic.
He is magic. He can't get sick.
He doesn't poop, so
He doesn't poop.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
it's why our relationship works.
Oh yeah, because you don't gotta clean up after him.
You think I would clean up giant lizard shit?
No, I figured you just leave it like a horse.
Nah, I'm a sheriff. You know, can't do that. It's my town.
It's fair. All right, so canonically the lizard doesn't poop. Good to know. Where does it all go?
Well, he's a holy lizard, so
Yeah.
it goes to the Lord.
It's
Okay.
all a sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So that is the last of the corn stalks. They didn't even get to attack you guys because you were just so well prepared and over leveled for probably only 3 of them. So now you can push forward into the maze.
I hop on Zebra
Okay. You hop on Zebra
and push forward into the maze.
and push forward.
I also try and get on Zebra.
I hold on to the zebra's neck from the front.
They fall through Zebra because they cannot get on top of him because he is magic.
He is magic, but
He is my conjured steed.
So you guys press on?
Yep.
Yep.
So you press on, eventually coming to a little clearing. And Nash, you are using your perception roll from earlier. You immediately notice there is a scarecrow in the middle of the cornfield.
Nice.
But there is also a little boy standing under the scarecrow crying. And this would probably be a normal sight, you know, scarecrows can be scary, except for the fact that the scarecrow is kind of like moving back and forth. And
Okay.
it kind of looks like it's attacking the young
Attacking the what?
boy, kid.
Oh, okay. Hmm. How far away is he?
Probably about 20 feet away from you at this point.
If I like yell, will the scarecrow like attack me or something?
You could try to.
Like, should I be quiet? Is what I'm saying.
You could do whatever you want to do.
Okay, can I message the little boy? It's one of my cantrips. It goes up to 120 feet. And
Sure.
so I point my finger towards the little boy and I whisper to him that with words that only he can hear. Hey man, are you okay? Little guy, how you doing? What's going on here?
Little guy.
And he can whisper back, but I'm the only one that can hear it.
Okay.
He screams in terror.
Make a we'll say make a persuasion check for me, just to kind of see how he like reacts.
That is a 26 because I have a +10 to persuasion.
He immediately like physically noted, like you can tell he heard you. He like kind of bolts up and straightens up, and he kind of like slowly starts looking around, trying to figure out where that sound came from. But as far as the message he sends back, he kind of just starts crying, and you just hear him plead for help.
All
Can
right,
I roll
so
for perception?
is he a
See
real
what-
little
if
boy
This guy's real.
or a fake
Yeah.
little boy?
Can we all roll for perception?
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead.
I got a 22. Guy rolled a nat 1. Nice.
Where's the tab?
I got a 4.
+6, so it's a 7.
So the sun cast down in your eyes for a minute. Moment.
A 9, bro. These rolls are ass.
Everybody except for Guy obviously can tell this kid's in danger. Elenon, specifically, you can tell he has been hurt already, but it's kind of weird because like where a normal person would be bleeding from like bites and cuts, where the injuries are on this kid, there is just kind of like a black void.
Fake kid.
Interesting. I feel like it's a trap.
Can I smell him to see if he's undead?
You sure can. Little key bump. So you can immediately tell that this kid is a ghost,
Okay, cool.
but you can also tell that he is not evil.
Gotcha.
So he's Casper.
Do I smell anything else around him?
You smell the stanky ass scarecrow. You're getting mildew, you're getting evil, you're getting undeath,
Dear God. Okay.
you're getting it all.
Is it real?
The scarecrow is very real.
Okay.
So what do you always
Zach, I think Zach should whip out his sniper and snipe him.
Am I able to cast hex on guy? This,
Yeah, you could totally cast hex.
that's just gonna be like a little. It doesn't do anything until I hit him.
I see.
Just getting it ready.
You do get to go ahead and choose one ability. So what ability do you want him to have disadvantage on the entire fight?
Strength.
Strength. All right. Wow, that's actually a really good move, Hannah. All right, so you've hexed the scarecrow. That does alert him to your presence,
Oops. LOL.
and he starts doing like the little weird fucking pogo stick like walk towards you because you know he's on a stick, looking fucking
Stick up your ass.
like fucking Jeff Dunham style, walking over to you. And we're gonna roll initiative.
I got a 25. I rolled a nat 20.
I got a 4.
God damn.
A
I got 3.
16.
My lizard got a 17.
Nice.
Elenon, you're up first.
Okay. Can I just whip out the short bow again and snipe the guy? Snipe the scarecrow.
You sure can.
So I got 20.
A 20 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. Like a dirty 20 though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unnatural. I got a, what is that? 4? I got 4.
So your arrowhead sinks into him. That is going to be the lizard's turn.
All right. He is going to use multi attack. He rolled a 23,
That definitely hits.
and then he rolled a 13.
The first one definitely hits. The second one does not.
9.
9 damage. Not bad. Guy, that is now going to be your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do poison spray on this little guy. You need a con save.
Oof. That is a 21.
Oh yeah, you're good. So never mind, actually.
So Guy holds up his hand and like a mist of just stank comes out and just doesn't. It's like you farted, but it didn't really hurt him.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of gassy today.
That's gonna be the Scarecrow's turn. It is going to make 2 attacks. So it's gonna bounce up to, we're gonna say, Hannah, it's probably gonna try to hit you because you were the one that alerted it.
Valid.
And it's gonna make its first claw attack. That is a 24. Does that, I'm assuming that hits you.
Yes. I also have a toxic body, so it gets 1d4 of poison.
Okay, go ahead and roll the 1d4. Okay, so he takes 2 damage just from hitting you with physical abilities. So that is 10 damage to you on the first hit.
Okie doke.
And then its second hit, he's going to hit you with his Rotting Grasp, and that is a 18.
Yep.
Okay, you need to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
14.
You just passed. So you are not going to take any damage from that. On the end of its turn, You guys are all going to get hit. You guys need to not hit damage wise, but you need to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Is he
Zach?
casting a spell?
He is not.
24.
14.
He got a 17 and I got a 9.
Okay, so
Okay.
lizard's good. So Wyatt and Elenon, you are both frightened for 1 minute.
What does that mean?
So 1 minute. 1 minute is basically a full combat round, or a full combat. Specifically frightened. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while you can see the scarecrow, and you cannot willingly move closer towards it. Your attack rolls and any of your skill checks, you're going to get disadvantage
Okay.
until
Nice.
you get in for a minute.
Sick.
That is going to be Wyatt's turn.
Okay. I'm going to use Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna whip out my rifle.
Okay.
Not my 2 sixers.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll. Do I have to roll again though? Cause disadvantage.
Yeah. So you get disadvantage.
Yes, nat 20.
Okay. Unfortunately, you don't get the nat 20 though.
I know. I get the 22.
You get the 22, but that still hits. So roll damage for that.
Oh yeah. Okay. This is gonna do so much damage. This is gonna blow this fucking scarecrow away. I'm just gonna let you know right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Rolls a 1 for damage.
So it's, I don't remember what your big gun does. I think it's a D8, right? Or a D10.
It's 2d10
2D10.
plus my modifier, and then I'm gonna roll 2d6
Yeah.
after. So hold on.
Big boy. So you're gonna deal 20 damage, and you basically just give him a heap of divine buckshot straight to his fucking chest, and you can now
That's
see.
Jesus.
You can now see through this scarecrow.
Describe the scene to me.
You spin your 6 shooters around and holster them. Immediately, flip your left hand. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Okay, you immediately flip your right hand up and unholster the rifle on your back. With a pump, you load its chamber and fire with divine smite, and you blast a giant ass hole through this scarecrow. He is looking quite hurt, but he is not quite down. You do have a second attack, even with your rifle. So theoretically, you could potentially finish this. That's going to hit.
Disadvantage?
Huh?
Does he still have disadvantage?
He does still have disadvantage, so you
Yeah.
got to roll with disadvantage. It's a 13. That, unfortunately, is not going to hit.
So tragic.
You're so frightened, and you just like, you got frightened, so you're like, all right, big gun time. And you fired the thunderous smite, which rang out with a loud boom. And then you're like, holy shit, I actually fucking hit him and tore a hole in him. And you start to fumble, and you accidentally miscock your gun, and your hand slides down to the fucking trigger. And so when you go to shoot, it's not cocked, so no bullet comes out.
So tragic.
That is going to be Baylor's turn. Balor's. I keep saying Baylor like you got an A in your fucking name.
Baylor.
Balor.
Call me Dolores.
Belor Black.
Dolores.
Okay, so how fucked up is he?
He's on death's door. As close to death's door as a fucking construct scarecrow can look.
I am just going to hit him with Toll the Dead again.
All right. Hit him up with Toll the Dead.
Is he gonna roll his? go
Yeah, you
against my
just gotta remind me every time because I'm fucking stupid. That is an 8.
No,
So he fails.
he definitely fails that. Okay.
And he is missing hit points, so this is 2d12. This is good though. This just means I get to throw tougher shit at you guys next time.
Oh, 10. I thought you was reading 10.
10. Yeah. That's just enough to kill this fucker. How do you want to do it?
I suck his fucking body off.
What?
You fucking snap your fingers.
He said, hold on. He said, I'm
And
gonna get a
and you
lot less time for a, you know what I'm saying? I can't even. I'm not even gonna say it.
You ring a bell and Sabus comes up
You ring a bell.
and throws this week's issue of Butler Weekly at the Scarecrow, and it fucking goes straight through the hole that Zach made. And then you sigh and you blast him with your hand.
As this essence like comes into me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you get to heal off of that. Except you're not missing any health.
Yeah, my head missing nothing.
He's
I just feel.
coming
I
into
just.
That's what you meant by suck him off. I see. I'm here now.
Yes.
Because you get to
Listen,
suck
dude,
up
it's
his
like-
essence.
Yeah,
It's like-
suck
it's
him off.
It looks like the caffeine just hit me.
Yeah, you're like, you get your second wind of the night.
Yeah.
All right, so that just leaves you guys. Damn, he didn't even get to fucking summon more fucking corn stalks.
So tragic.
So
Imagine
tragic.
being bad. I don't even know.
Tragic. It's so tragic.
He got one turn.
It's not like I was sitting here waiting with a dispel.
All right, so now you're just in the middle of this clearing of the cornfield with this little ghost boy, and he's not really scared anymore. He's just kind of like quietly whimpering.
Is he wounded?
He,
I mean, as a ghost could be.
yeah, you can surmise that he is slightly wounded.
Can I just walk over to him and do cure wound?
How much do you want to hit, or how much? I guess you roll for that, don't you?
Yeah, just so he knows he can. One.
The big mushroom.
And while I do that, I'm gonna put some spores on.
Okay.
Kind of ask him what, why, what?
I lost my mommy and daddy, and I can't find them. And so I went into the cornfield to see if daddy was working, and there were corn stalks attacking me and scarecrow, and I just want my mommy.
What's your mommy's name?
Mommy.
Okay.
All right.
He's like 4 years old, 4 or 5 years old.
How long have you been in the cornfield?
A couple weeks. I don't know. How long is a day?
One son.
Okay, so we leave the kid. He's already dead. Sorry, I'm the paladin. My bad.
Me and the paladin are like, what the hell are you doing?
I'm like, why are you talking to the tip? Can the kid understand her?
Yeah. She spores them. We're gonna say anytime she says she talks to somebody, she like by default spores the fuck out of them.
I just mean,
She
can't
just necks him.
for him because he's a ghost.
We're gonna say for the sake of roleplay that yes.
Okay.
You do see an exit to this clearing, not the way you came, but like another way, and you can only assume that will take you closer to the actual farmstead itself.
So we go over there.
I don't know. Do you? You gonna tell the kid you help? You're gonna help him find his mommy,
Let's do
daddy?
it. Let's ask him to come with us.
Why?
Why?
Will you help me find my mommy?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Come on, kid. Let's go.
Okay. All right.
He just grabs Guy's hand
I throw the kid up on Zebra.
on Zebra.
He is not able to sit on zebra.
He
yeah.
doesn't fall through though because he's a ghost, so he just kind of floats
Through?
at pace.
He floats at pace above zebra.
Okay, so you continue through, and you start to the cornfield starts to thin out, and before you know it, it is behind you, and you have come across to a river.
Wait.
So you
Hold
thought it was your understanding that you would walk out of this cornfield and see like a house and like a barn and like the farmstead that had been abandoned, but instead you see a river, and there is a lot of black smog floating around, and when it was once day, it is now kind of slightly darker out.
Hell yeah.
There is a sign near the water's edge that reads River of Lost Dreams.
Follow the sign. YOLO.
Okay. It looks like the river goes on in either direction infinitely.
Infinitely.
It kind of like Minecraft fog renders out of existence
Are we
after a
an
certain
illusion?
while. I don't know. Are you an illusion?
Detect magic. No, I don't know.
Detect magic.
I don't know if I want to use it again.
Alex, why don't you give me? You've been around for a while, right?
Yeah, a very long time.
Why don't you give me like a history check?
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. We got advantage of that. So
It's a chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
exactly.
15.
Hold on. This is advantage, sweetheart.
Oh yeah. That's right. You get another roll. Damn, you rolled a 7 on that first one. That's a 15 with a 7. My man been reading for a long ass time. Not just reading, ingesting.
Wow.
First
Well,
roll. It's okay.
We really tried.
It's okay, because with a 15, I will tell you that you have read about this place before. And it does not usually exist on the material plane.
Oh
Let
yeah. Okay.
everybody know this.
So for some reason, this is 100% not an illusion before you, but you have somehow slipped into. I'm not gonna. You're not necessarily on a different plane. It's just that this is now inside the material plane. If that makes sense, it is.
My butler's going to be like, "Sir, I think something is not correct." I'm
Something
like,
is.
yes.
You see, there is something quite fucked up, sir.
I've read about this.
Yeah, I've read about this before. So you know that it is kind of bad to touch the water directly. You don't really remember exactly what happens, but you know that A, there's no like walking around the river. You have to ford it somehow. And B, you know that you really shouldn't touch the water directly. And it's as you're explaining this to the group, you do see a very, very tattered looking flat bottom boat roll down the river, and in it
Motherfucker, this is a toll dude.
is a figure dressed in black with a long paddle,
It's the ferry.
and he pulls up to what looks like a dock of some sorts, but I don't know if you could call it a dock with the shape it's in.
River Styx.
And he kind of stops and like waits for you.
Is this Greek mythology right here?
How far is this
Where the
river?
hell, bro?
The river is at least 30 feet across.
Yo, this river is gonna take us to Hades. Calling it.
Devil went down to Georgia looking for a soul steal.
Mhm. Yep.
That's later. That's not today. That's not today.
It's definitely fuck. If I we gotta go talk to the dude. We gotta get on the ferry and ride this bitch. I could be cheesy and misty step across the river, but I thought there's gonna be some
only
bullshit.
you can misty step.
Well, I can also
Okay.
misty step.
So you're gonna leave not only the kid behind, but the other two. So do you say anything to this shadowy
So-
figure?
Zebra can jump really far.
I can also cast jump.
Did I say 30 feet? I meant to say 60.
Look, like I said, Zebra can jump really far. So I'm just saying, Elenon's the one that invited the kids. We gotta get him over there.
Listen, you just gotta like throw the kid across the river.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, I'll use level 3 Thunderwave and just blast him across.
All right, behind Zebra.
You notice that the river is flowing very fast as well.
Yeah, it's gonna have to turn. I'm just gonna fuck. I wouldn't know this guy. I was gonna say hello, old friend, and it's kind of like fucking play it
Oh, yeah.
off.
This guy is way older than you.
Facts.
Yes.
He doesn't even
Can I-
smell like death. He doesn't even smell like death anymore. He just doesn't smell at this point.
Does he talk at all? Like, is he even?
He is waiting for you to interact with him.
I see.
I spores him.
Yeah,
Hey,
you know.
buddy, what's up?
Can I roll history, seeing him to see if I can figure out his name?
Yes.
Maybe I've heard songs of old of this guy. Maybe I roll history too.
Can I talk to him?
Well, Hannah spoke first, so if anyone
Okay.
talks to him, it's gonna be her first.
Okay.
Alex. Oh yeah, roll your second roll. I don't know what rolling higher than a 22 really does for you, but you can go ahead. Maybe you'll get a 20, and I'll just tell you everything.
Nope.
I got a nat 20 just now. Just saying.
For what?
For history, I wanted to do a history check.
Okay.
Too, in case I
Me and
ever
her
heard
both look
these
at each
songs
other
of
and
this
like-
guy.
So Belor, you remember reading about this figure, and I'll say simultaneously, Elenon, that you perhaps used to hear childhood songs about this figure. This is Old Ebenzer, the River Watcher. He collects a toll, and he ferries people to the other side of the River of Lost Stream. But he does require a price.
We'll give him the kid.
You killed the kid.
Oh my god! dude.
This is my child.
Bro, that's such a good
What if I
idea.
just try to persuade him to let us go for free?
All right. Well, Hannah gets to talk to him first because she spoke
Go ahead,
first.
go ahead.
And she's not gonna.
So what do you say?
How much does the toll cost?
I guess that's a valid question before we give him the kid.
He leans in kind of close and he has like this super raspy voice and he's like, to cross the river, you must pay a deep secret or a happy day.
I'm going to use the spores to put him in a dreamlike trance.
He he is unaffected.
I was just gonna show him a memory.
He said, "Now."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. So he kind of, so you're gonna offer him a memory.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say that even though he's speaking in riddles, you understand a couple of things. A, you either tell him a secret. B, he's gonna take a memory from you, and you're not gonna remember it.
Oh, great.
And the whole happy day thing is just rhyming scheme. It is most certainly not probably going to be a happy memory.
Okay.
So you either have to tell him a secret about yourself, something nobody else really knows, something personal, or you have to let him collect a memory of his choosing.
Wait, this has to happen for each one of us?
Everybody that is alive.
I'll tell him a little secret.
Fuck.
That
to
includes
know
you,
each other.
Alex, because you are undead. You are not dead.
But to learn a little bit about each other.
I know it's crazy. It's like I planned that specifically for the first session or something.
Wow, wow.
I fucking hate these. I hate these in real life and in the game.
Icebreaker. So Hannah, you're gonna go first.
My secret was gonna be I shit myself, but I'm guessing that's not what we want to hear.
I don't think you shit as a mushroom.
I spored myself.
Sport. I inked.
I accidentally reproduced.
I have 75 kids.
Oof.
Oof. Christ.
From one spore.
Oofy woofy.
Yeah.
For one fart. The planet.
You do kind of get the sense that the secret has to be meaningful.
Okay. I tell him that I'm trying to think of good wording for this. Disappointed my community for hurting humans. And I shun.
He nods his head and he gestures for you to get on the boat.
Are there complimentary snacks on this ferry ride?
Yeah, he definitely just like hands you a Coke and a bag of peanuts,
Hell,
even though you don't have a mouth to eat it with.
hell yeah.
But the ghost kid gets on the ship and just tears into the peanuts. He's fucking going ham on them peanuts. He goes for the Coke, but you're definitely like, hey man, you're like a little too young for this. This is caffeinated. And he's like, the fuck you, man, I'm a ghost. I can't get caffeinated. And so and he like reaches for the Coke and he's definitely caffeinated now. He's like hyper running around the boat. So who's next? Alex?
So
Secret, or do you want me to pull a memory?
I'm too scared about a memory because I feel like you're gonna take a fucking good one, which will then in turn turn me
So-
inherently fucking evil.
Make
So,
make an Arcana check for me
like with skill modifier.
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
With the plus, okay.
with the bonus. With nothing? You guys seen that TikTok? He's like, hey Sal, let me get a cheese pizza, no sauce, no crust. And the camera pans over. He just goes, nothing.
What in the world? You gotta not
Yo!
All
All right, Alex.
Higher.
Here's what I'll tell you. Role play wise, you understand that he cannot just take a bad memory from you, without some sort of power struggle. So he might reveal a memory, but you can surmise that if you're strong-willed enough, you won't lose that memory.
Oh, listen, I'm a cheese. I also got gnome cunning.
Mechanically speaking, I will say that if you choose to give him a bad memory, you have to succeed a will check. And if you fail the will check, or the wisdom check, you will lose the memory. But otherwise, you will retain it.
I know, but I can't lose my memory, my good and bad memories, or I'll turn bad, and it's the whole point. So fuck it, dude. We're just gonna spill the beans.
Spill the beans. Spill the beans.
Okay, so is this like a whisper, or is this like I have to?
Oh no, it's like he's projecting whatever you tell him to everybody else.
Okay.
We all touch the spores, man.
It's like
So I walk when I walk up to him, I basically say, "Hey yo, I'm a motherfucking lich. I've got my fucking powers yoinked from me. I am nowhere near as great as I was 20 years ago." And then like I feel like the paladin's like,
I fucking knew
Her sister was a witch. And what does that make her?
You're looking at me and tell me that I'm wrong. My hand to go. This motherfucker's cheating.
Wait, so how far am I pushing my telling right now, Quentin?
That is satisfactory. He gestures for you. Yeah.
Still in the beans on what happened for me to lose my powers.
I mean, you can tell a little bit more if you want.
Yeah, I'm pissed. So
Wait,
He's
how did you lost your power?
I mean,
okay, so I was a lich. Guy came to me to get trained, found my phylactery, basically siphoned my powers from it, and the bitch that fucking took my shit is name drop motherfucker, and Quentin can say that, and yeah, which I don't know if Quentin wants to name drop. Are we keeping that? Are we keeping it like
They would know.
Who took the powers?
They would know about the goddess.
No, I'm saying the person who stole it. Who stole my?
No. They don't know nothing about that.
Okay, don't say that. Are we keeping that?
Yeah, we're keeping that on the down low.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that I'm a lich. Got my shit yoinked.
I thought you were talking about your baby mama.
Yeah, I became a lich. Saved my baby mama.
damn, I've been there.
She just so happens to be an elf goddess, but
Let's see.
Listen, bro, I had to live forever, man.
so yeah, he gestures for you, and he's like, you know, you can get on the boat, homie. That's you just kept talking, man. I just needed one thing.
I just look emotionally distraught.
he's just
Sad
this
boy.
is just to let you guys know, this is the first time Alex has left his abode in like 15 years, and the first thing he does is get whisked away on an adventure where he has to go through therapy and talk about his past.
And then like my butler's like is like trying to comfort me.
I handkerchief, me lord. I don't even know if you can cry anymore, to be honest, because you don't require water. So like, I doubt you have any in your body. You dried up husk.
Listen, I'm a prune.
All right, who's next?
I can go next. But first,
ahead.
Hannah. Sorry, Hannah? What was yours again? Real quick.
That I was banished from my community for betraying beliefs.
Okay. I come from a long line of musicians that are very talented, and my great grandfather owned one of the very world's first magical instruments, and then my uncle went and lost it, and it was a very powerful musical instrument. So I'm trying to find it.
For those of you who have been in the 8 Wild Territories for a while, you definitely know of the Star Song family and what they used to be known for. And so like this story kind of rings a bell. I will say the part of this that wasn't public was that his uncle specifically was the one who ended up losing. So this basically like just kind of confirmed all the fucking rumors for you if you were in on the drama in the daily paper or something like that.
Daily paper.
Is that satisfactory?
That is satisfactory. He let you on the boat. All right, Wyatt.
Okay. Hi, my name's Wyatt. I shoot bad guys and I like to knit.
That would be enough for me. He likes the knit.
It just like gives him a long list
big,
of
giant,
very
scary orc.
of very non-personal information about him.
I like to bake.
I work at XYZ in the town of Elder,
I'm
and
a sheriff
Oh,
at Elder.
are these things that you're insecure about as your character, Zach? Being a big scary orc policeman?
Maybe.
Okay.
Why did you have to say it like that?
I'm just wondering.
Bacon.
Oh, and
Nothing wrong with it.
he grabs your head, Zach. Make me a wisdom check.
Oh, frick. Dang. You screwed up this one, bro.
Be more honest. Don't touch me with your gross hand.
This is for the lizard.
Jeez.
I'm curious to see what the fight would have been between him and I. The battle of minds.
Oh my God, Zach, you're so lucky.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What?
this was a stupid low roll because I didn't really want you guys to lose your memories.
Okay, cool.
So you just had to be like a 5.
Hell yeah.
Shit. I thought we was
So-
going up against someone, a god.
As he grabs Wyatt's head, you see like a sunlit projection cast above him, and you see this awful tragedy of this poor little orc boy coming home to his family and seeing them just brutally murdered in his kitchen. You see his mother, you see his father, and you see his older brother lying on the ground. It kind of skips forward a little bit, and you see the orc entering the local law enforcement's academy, and you see him training himself to exhaustion and just bringing people in. I mean, like, has a chip on his shoulder, police officer, case after case. Doesn't go home and eat, doesn't go home and shower, eventually gets promoted and gets recruited into the paladin sector of the sheriff department and discovers his powers. And that's all I'll reveal.
Powers.
So does Zach's character canonically not shower?
Oh
So
my
he's
God,
smelly.
dude. Come on. That's what we take from this.
It takes one to know. How are you supposed to smell evil if you don't smell evil?
Dang, dude.
He daps me up. Yo, get up here, cuz.
He definitely has taken more showers since being slightly less depressed and having a purpose. But you like look over at him and you very easily like target the fact that like his purpose is the only thing keeping him out going right now.
My name's Wyatt. I like to knit.
Let's get an extra.
Hey, you
toast
told
for
us that.
guy.
And you gotta remember.
The boat guy feels so bad he like hugs you.
Get off me. I said forget about it, cuz.
He lets your lizard get on for free.
Family.
Family. Vin Diesel pops out,
Yeah.
taps me up.
Family.
Family.
So yeah, he gets you guys on the boat and he starts to make his way across. And as he does, just let me get perception checks. I'm gonna give you guys a shot. I'm gonna give you 1 day.
Rolled a nat 20 again.
Oof.
It's gonna be a 23 for me.
I got an 8.
Okay.
I'm so bad at math.
A 12? Why did it
A
pop
what,
up
Hannah?
like that?
That's what I was gonna wonder.
So that is all right, Wyatt. As you guys are rowing across the river, you look down and you see these stone relics that look like they were carved potentially eons ago. They're moss covered.
Wait, can you read them?
And as you stare at it, one of them jumps up out of the water.
Yo.
With it standing, it now is face to face with you in the boat.
Oh, hell yeah.
You pass the perception check, so he's not going to get a surprise attack on you. And as he does, a second one also pops up on the other side of the boat. And we're going to roll initiative.
Diddly 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 dan, 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 dan.
Bro, I got a 7.
14.
4.
19? Oh shit, I need to do my lizard too. Oh fuck! My lizard got 20. How did my lizard get a higher initiative than me?
That is going to put one of the stones first.
Damn.
Damn, bro. They're rocks. You're
Yeah,
telling me they can move quicker?
he got a nat 20.
God, dog.
All right, so here's what happens. Wyatt,
Sir.
make a...
Come on, bro. Not like this. Not like this. You saw my backstory?
Make an intelligence saving throw for me.
What's happening?
God damn it.
A spell is being cast.
So you're trying to say that I could be like, nah, bitch.
You most certainly could.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, nah, bitch. And I'm gonna like flick a I'm gonna use that. I'm just gonna go and then like counterspell it.
Cool. Yeah, the spell, you see him wind up to kind of like cast. Zach, for a second, it looks like there is a blurry shape in the distance. And then right as it's about to take form, it disappears.
Sick.
That
Bye,
is
Felicia.
that is going to be the lizard's turn.
I need everybody in front of me. I feel like I'm about to get fucked.
All right.
There's about to be some
So-
spicy shit.
We're on a boat.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to multi-tech.
Okay.
If you don't mind me asking, Quentin, how long have we been since we came out of the cornfield, or we got into the cornfield? Do you think?
How long? What?
How long do you think that since the start of the cornfield to now? How long has it been? Do you think?
Couple hours.
I would say use your 19-year-old first and then add the 4 to that.
He has 2 at attack.
Oh, I see. Okay, never mind.
So, I see. I forgot to add a 4.
I
guess.
So you got what?
So I got
3 and
The
19
second-
and a 23.
Okay, those both hit.
12.
12.
This man's out here eating rocks.
Eating rocks and sucking. I mean, Wyatt, you're gonna immediately follow up after the lizard.
Okay. I'm going to yoink out my rifle.
All right.
All right. And we're going to do. Let's see. We're going to do a couple things here. How far away is he from the edge of the boat?
Real fucking close. Like within 5 to 10 feet.
5 to 10 feet. Okay, cool. I'm going to use Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
Okay. Probably not.
So that's your first attack.
Yep.
Don't forget you get 2.
That's right.
That one's
Nat
gonna hit.
20, and it's a nat 20. Okay.
Maximum attack roll.
Boys.
Hell yeah. All right, so my Thunder Smite is going to count
Correct.
because it says the first time you hit, not the first time you
Correct.
attack. Okay. Extra 2d6. Okay.
2d6. Oh, that's I see. So 9 plus 7.
Yep.
16.
And then he needs to succeed a strength saving throw. So 13.
13. He got a 12.
So he gets knocked off the boat.
Well, he wasn't on the boat. He was just next to it. They're tall enough that they are basically like head
I
to
see.
head with you.
So he gets knocked prone. So he gets knocked 10 feet away further. And he's prone.
Damn. All right. He sinks back under the water.
I look at my boy, ship guy, and I'm like, get us the fuck out of here.
The boat moves when the boat moves.
Okay, I'm gonna use command.
He's like, no. I mean that seriously. Look. And he lets go of the oar and you continue marching at the same pace.
Okay.
He's like, it's like an off and on switch. There isn't, it's like a speed control. Whoever designed this thing's a piece of shit.
Sick.
Use telekinesis to move us faster. To push the boat.
So that's your attack action and your bonus action done. You can't really move, so I guess that's it.
Yeah, okay.
Belor, it is your turn.
Yes. All right, what's in front of me? Still the one dude? Because the other guy that got yeeted?
So the one that everybody's been whacking just got sent back underneath the water because it's knocked prone. You could still hit him if you wanted to, because when you're knocked prone you get advantage, but he's underwater, so you disadvantage. So you would just make a regular attack if you wanted to hit him. And then there's still the other stone that hasn't been touched.
I'm going to use my bonus action to push. Which one's closer to the edge?
They're not on the boat. I will say this one more time. They are not on the boat. They are simply tall enough to be head to head with you from standing in the water.
Yep.
That is, I will not repeat that.
Some tall men.
They are statues, yeah.
In
Stone.
my defense, when I asked you, it's like, how
Tall.
close are they to the edge? You were like 10 feet.
I didn't realize you said edge. I thought you asked me how close. I thought you meant like how close are they to the edge of the boat? Like,
Let me see. I'm just saying,
I was gonna, like,
don't yell at Baylor, all right?
all right, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yep, control yourself.
Yeah.
It's Belor.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Pop off, Kate.
Technically, it's Bellows.
All right, what are you doing, bud?
All right, I'm going to. What type? I'm going. Let me. I want to use magic missile,
All right.
and I'm going to send 2 at the guy that's kind of fucked up. Actually, I'm gonna send all 3 to him. Fuck it.
Roll the damage individually.
Okay.
Alex, you send the first bolt down into the water, and you see the stone fall apart and get whisked away with the current. I will allow you to point the other two towards the unknown, if you wish.
Okay, yeah.
I just didn't want you to waste them.
Listen, I'm trying to get that experience.
For sure. Okay. Automatic 3. How many of these do you get at level 5?
I can using a level 1 spell. I can only get 3, but
Okay.
if I can cast it at 3 and I get 5.
Gotcha. Don't forget to. Oh no, you are adding the 1 force damage. Cool. So 7 damage to the unhurt one.
Yes.
All right.
I don't add my proficiency bonus to that.
You do not. You don't add anything unless it tells you specifically to. Unfortunately.
Yep.
It is now the other guardian's turn. Nash, make me an intelligence roll.
It's going to be a 8. I love it. Love having low rolls.
So, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I still have 1 more level 3 spell. Oh, I've already cast counterspell once. I can cast it again, can't I? Technically.
Can you? It's a reaction, isn't it?
Yes.
You only get 1 reaction per round of combat, so you cannot
I've
counterspell
already
this one.
used it. Okay.
So here's what happens. Elenon, in front of you, the mist comes together and forms the shape of your uncle.
What? Wow.
Not like this.
Wow.
And you
Oh, I know what's going on.
hear
Can I
him
roll a-
calling.
Go ahead. Sorry.
You hear him calling out to you. And as you do, you see black flames start to engulf him, and he floats towards you. And when he is on top of you, you are going to take 1d6 of damage.
Oof. Do you roll that or do I?
I do. So you're going to take 4 points of damage. And he is now standing 5 feet away from
So I'm at 29 now.
and that is all the Dreamscape Guardian do. Turn. That is your turn, Elenon. What do you do?
How close are the guardians to each other in the water?
One of them's dead,
Okay.
and the
only
other
2?
one. There were only 2, yeah.
Okay. In that case, I would like to use Shatter. It's a level 2 spell on the guy.
Okay.
They have to make a Constitution saving throw though.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay. Does that means they passed then?
He did pass, I believe, because
So
you're.
they're gonna take. So
So this is one of your spells.
yeah.
Okay,
So-
so 8 plus, so 11. What's your charisma modifier? +3, right?
Yeah, 4 plus 4.
+4. So yeah, they'd have to be the 15, and it did.
Okay, so then they take half of whatever this is. So they take 9. They take 9. It takes 9 damage.
Okay.
If they fail it, they take the full damage. If they succeed their saving throw, they take half. Oh! Apparently, a creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on that saving throw.
Oh,
Just-
that is Constitution, right?
Yeah.
Is a 12.
Okay.
Full damage, baby.
Nice. That's 18 damage. Damarino.
Hannah,
I'm gonna do poison spray.
it's a Constitution saving throw, right?
Mhm.
That is a 21. Sorry.
That's
So that's going to bring us back to the beginning. So that is the lizard's turn. Wyatt.
Okay, all he can do is multi-attack, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, 13 and a 15.
All right. That. They both hit. Go ahead and roll that fatty damage.
14 and 13.
14 and 13. How would you like to kill this thing? How does your lizard do it? Second time your lizard sucked off somebody.
Hey, yo.
I believe
Yo.
you're the narrator.
Yeah, I mean, if you're feeling froggy, though. So we'll just say your lizard. It's a multi-attack. One of it's a tail swipe, though, right?
One of them's a bite, and then one of them's a slam with his tail.
Gotcha. So your lizard bites it, winces, but bites through the fucking pain, even though it's biting into stone. Flips around and uses that anger to just whip its tail through it, and it crumbles and whisks away.
Maron.
Elenon,
Yeah.
make me an intelligence check.
Bro, I'm glad you asked because I just made the button. I got an 8. Dang it.
Savage.
You walk forward into the water.
What?
Oh god.
So now
I'm drowning. I can't swim.
I need you to make me a wisdom check to see
Dang it, bro. I don't have anything for.
what
got a 14.
happens. A 14.
14.
All right. Dang, bro. All right.
That didn't pass.
Elenon, there's different things depending on how well you rolled.
I see.
You see a vision as soon as you enter the water. You see a dark forest underneath a mountain, and in the middle of the forest is a manor. Your uncle, who was on fire, begins floating into the manor backwards, so that he's like basically maintaining eye contact with you the entire time. And he reaches up a hand to you as if to ask for help. And right as you reach out for him, the door slams shut and the vision fades and goes black. And before you know it, you're being raised out of the water by the ferryman. So you come up basically.
Yes. I can't breathe. I can't swim.
No, that's right. We paid him. It's his job to deal with these things.
Listen, we're getting our service cost out of it.
I'm about to give him a bad review on Uber.
He lightly strokes your hair. What did you see? What's that memory? I want to know.
Creepy as hell. He already gave you a memory, cuz.
One can hope.
Are we still fighting? Oh, is the
No, that is it. You safely reach the opposite shore and are able to disembark.
Hell yeah. Get me off this boat. I hate
So I guess
water. I live in the desert with a lizard.
Do I let the others know of my vision, or do I just keep it to myself and the ferryman?
I don't know. The ferryman doesn't know. He wants to.
Oh, he wants to
Yeah,
know. I think I'm gonna
don't-
keep it to myself for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Figure out what's going on here.
So as you get off the dock, where once there was a river behind you, is now a cornfield, and in
Nice.
front of
Bro.
you see a town, not Elder, some small little one-street podunk town, and you hear the sound of a banjo.
Hell no. I'm rolling history.
Okay.
Do I know where we are? Are we about to hear some Georgia banjo music? Am I about to fucking fight some deliverance motherfuckers?
What'd you get? 21?
21. 21?
This doesn't make sense to you, Belor. You know that those who cross the river should arrive at their destination, and you are now steps away from a tavern, entering a town that you have no knowledge of, and all you can hear is banjo music coming from the front of the building.
Me and my butler discussed this to where everybody can hear this.
Mhm.
And he too does not know where the fuck we are. except for the fact there's some yee motherfuckers that we might have to go slap, or that this is indeed creepy. So can I roll perception to see if I can see where I possibly see someone on the the damn porch going ding 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 ding.
Sure. I won't even make you roll for it. You know, as you make your way around, you immediately see a bard on the porch strumming the banjo, and now you hear a second banjo, and it is very clear to you that they are dueling it out music style. There's a crowd of people around cheering them on, and as you walk up, you see just the same black tendrils of smoke surrounding the banjo player begin sucking projections out of the person he is dueling.
Oh, frick.
All right, Nash, get up there and battle, bro.
Oh, man. Y'all are going to make me fight dueling guitar style?
Guidance.
Let's do it.
Do it.
So after, and you're basically watching the last tendrils of this man's memory go away. It's very clear to you that they have left him as slowly as possible. So he goes from being this masterful player of the banjo to these projections of his friends and family going away, until finally you see the projections of him practicing his banjo and taking lessons from a loved one start to get sucked away, and his fingers start to falter to the point where he can no longer play the banjo and is incoherently just strumming, trying to keep pace, until eventually he doesn't even remember what he's doing and he falls dead on the ground.
Dang, dude. I don't know if I want to fight this guy.
Revivify?
I don't know if I'm that good.
The crowd is going fucking nuts right now.
So this
They're
is like a
fucking-
common thing here.
Loving this shit.
Woo!
That's messed up.
Does somebody want to make Zach? What does your divine sense let you know again? What are the three types of creatures? Undead, celestials, and what?
Fiends.
Okay, so there just appears to be a halfling on the porch, strumming the banjo, taking memories, and killing people. And he looks at you, and he is wearing basically this like necklace with like very crude. I guess I wouldn't say crude, but they're kind of like, you ever seen Kung Fu Panda, the third one, where homie's like taking people's chi, and he's got like this belt of like jade that represents every single person he's stolen power from. My banjo boy's got that going on. And Caleb immediately recognizes his parents are on the chain.
Oh shit.
And he
Yikes.
he begins like sobbing.
R.I.P. All right, we tried.
So how do we
Caleb,
stop?
you're my son now.
Oh god. Yeah, all you and your 75 brothers that.
As nice as you've been to him, he just looks at you and he goes, I don't want to be a mushroom.
No, you're a ghost.
I'm one. And his crying kind of like alerts the halfling to your presence.
Oh hell yeah.
And he's obviously stopped playing at this point. He looks over and you guys and he goes, y'all trying to have a little battle of the bands over there? You trying to, I got something you want? You looking at me funny like you trying to fight?
Let's do it. I'm in. You're going down.
I don't think I am, boy.
I would like to cast cutting words on him to
Oh
shoot
shit.
his confidence down.
Oh shit.
Roll.
When a creature within 60 feet, are we 60 feet away from within 60 feet of him?
Oh, this is a reaction. So you should do this when
I see.
he does something that you wanna.
Okay. So I should wait. That's what you're saying.
Correct.
Okay.
I would like to cast enhance ability on Nash though.
Oh, how does that work?
Let's go.
He gets advantage on all charisma checks.
Dang, bro. I'm about to. Listen, I got a +7 performance, and then I got +4 charisma, plus whatever you give me.
All right, so this is
I'm-
kind of like a battle of the bands type thing, but this is also going to be combat. So let me go ahead and get initiative from everybody.
Can I use
21.
command to command Nash to win?
Nice. Like, pull my heart out.
So I also have something to add to this. Could I cast Hold Person on him so he can't play the
Ooh,
piano?
he can't play.
Play mid.
Yo, I'm just saying we
Y'all
gotta
can just be in the
win.
background. Basically, we cheat the system, is what we're about to do.
Basically, we cheat the system, and he drains the
But
souls
he,
of
but he
this
has
guy.
no clue. He has no clue that we're doing this. I'm the only one that's actually up
So
there.
we're tying him down,
All right,
and
I got
Eleanor
a 21, Quentin.
so
him up.
for your initiative.
Yeah, 21 for initiative.
Okay,
This is great. This is great.
So is everybody
So-
going combat or just him and him?
hold on. Everybody goes into combat. So everybody roll initiative, and then we'll talk about all the bonuses you're giving Nash.
I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 4.
Dang.
I rolled a 13. My lizard rolled an 8.
Listen, my butler's gonna come up and massage your shoulders.
Oh shit! I rolled a
Gotta get prepped.
15,
Yep, you gotta make sure you add the.
not a 13.
Alex, you said you rolled a what?
Fucking 4.
Okay, and Nash, or I'm sorry, Hannah, you said you rolled a what?
8.
Okay. So, Nash, you actually are going to act first. So, everybody tell me exactly what you put on Nash before the start of this fight. So, he gets advantage on his charisma checks for this fight. Zach, are you casting command?
So what are you gonna make that do for me?
I will give him a +2 to his performance rolls if you cast command.
Can I,
Man,
before we start, can I give everybody Bardic Inspiration? Because I haven't used it yet.
If not, I believe you can use it an amount of times up to your charisma modifier.
4, I guess.
So you can use it 4 times. So you have it just enough to
okay.
give it to everybody again.
Okay.
And still have 1 use left over.
Yeah, I'd like to do that if I can.
Okay, so everybody has a D8 Bardic Inspiration, right?
And it's as a bonus action.
Yeah. Now I should, whenever that thing you're going to use, cutting words, requires you to spend one of your uses of that
Mhm.
in order to basically do the inverse to the person.
Which is what I'm going to use that one for.
Okay.
I plan on using that one for.
Cool.
And I get him
Alex,
back during short rest.
are you casting guidance or anything on him, or is that all we're gonna do?
I can do that. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a D4 Nash on top of everything else. So you get advantage, you get a D4, and you have a +2 to.
What if I cast?
You get to cast one thing, so choose carefully.
So if I cast heroism,
Mm-hmm.
willing creature I touch is imbued with bravery.
Okay.
It does technically give them temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting ability. Fire at target, just spells target loses in your main temporary. So I don't know if you would convert that for canonical behavior. I'm just gonna do command. I command you to win.
All right. Will do.
All right.
I will win. I'm the best dang guitar player out here. Lyre
That's
player.
right.
So here's what happens.
All right.
Nash, you have a 21, so you actually still go before the layer action even,
Okay.
because layer actions happen on initiative 20. So you start strumming that fucking thing. What do you wish to do? I'm gonna say that you
Well, fucking hits through fire and flames.
can probably make melee attacks with your instrument if you want.
I would like to cast. I would like to cast Vicious Mockery in the form of song
Okay.
to him. So they have to succeed a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll. So
He
against that.
rolled an 11, so he
Oh,
fails.
he failed. Okay, so he takes 1d4 psychic damage and also has disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay.
And I rolled a 2
Okay.
for that damage.
You're gonna have to do better on that, old son. You think I can't walk the walk, talk the talk?
Dang it. You just wait, you little small person.
I wait. I'll wait all day. So at the end of your turn, the layer action is going to happen.
And layer, is that where everybody gives me everything?
No, so this is
Or what?
going to layer actions are like the environment does something.
Okay,
So in this case, it is the crowd around you is going to do something.
I see.
So they're currently on his side because he just fucking toasted the last guy that tried to fight him. So go ahead and make me a performance check. And he is also going to make a performance check.
That's gonna be a 14. Do I add any of their bonus stuff to that?
So you get to roll advantage. So you get to roll twice and take the higher.
14. I got a 14 and a 13, so 14.
Okay. And then add 2,
Okay.
so 16.
16.
And then roll 1d.
1d4.
Yeah, and add that as
Yeah.
well.
So 20.
Whoa.
I got a 20
He is going to roll
With disadvantage or no?
with disadvantage. It
with
should be.
disadvantage a 12.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
So he did not beat the DC for the layer action. So he is actually going to he's going to unimpress the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he is going to get disadvantage again on his next roll.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And
Heck
you,
yeah.
you get advantage on your next ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay.
So you get double advantage on your next performance check if you want it, or
So
if
is
you
that
want to
3
add
rolls?
that would be 3 rolls.
Pretty sick. I ain't mad about it.
All right. So next up is going to be Wyatt.
Zach. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to shoot him
Okay.
3 times
Okay.
because disruption is also winning.
We can fight a little dirty. He seems
know what I'm
a
saying?
little trashy, so
Exactly.
you should roll the same thing twice.
Those are my 3 attacks.
Were you supposed to add 5 to that last one?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
So
17 and 13.
all 3 of those hit.
Cool.
The 35 damage.
They call me Quick Draw McGraw.
Nice. That fucking he like kind of stops playing for a second and then immediately picks back up.
So are they unimpressed again?
That's not how the layer action works, but roleplay wise for sure.
Nice. Boo!
Yeah, y'all.
Come on,
should-
everybody,
y'all
come on,
should be
boo!
Boo! Everybody boo! Look, you stop playing! Boo!
Hannah, rock paper scissors. Rock paper
Oh.
scissors shoot. Rock
Uh-oh.
paper scissors
Some
shoot.
IRL intervention.
You go first.
Ah,
Gaming.
Oh, I guess they tied.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna do infestation. See how well he can play with bugs on him.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm just bullying this man.
Hey,
into
he
a
was taking
loss.
souls, so you know.
It's true. It's
Listen,
true.
I'll have to hit him with the
Anna?
ultimate troll.
As you go to cast, he is going to counterspell you with his
Oh,
reaction.
shit. Not like this.
But that takes away one of his third level
yes.
spell slots.
Haha, bitch.
Yes.
I haven't spores him. I'm just like,
Miming at him.
Yes.
That is the lizard's turn.
The lizard, zebra.
The lizard.
Oh shit, that's me. Holy
That's
fuck.
you.
Okay, cool.
Just been sitting here in silence for like 10 seconds.
We're like staring at.
Oh my
I'm
god.
just like looking at the. I'm just like.
He's just sitting there like spinning his gun on his finger.
All right. Shit. What can he do besides just
That's gonna
beat
be hard.
ass? You know.
Can he breathe fire?
No, he cannot. He cannot.
Can you roll to distract?
Have him yell. Have him scream, screech.
Yeah. What if he
Roar.
just like?
Scares everybody.
Well, but then they might be dissuaded from you. You know.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Then they might just be like, ah, it's Godzilla. You know. So he do be 22 feet long.
Hmm.
Half of which is just his tail. All right, I guess he's just gonna try to fuck the guy up.
Okay.
So, let's see, roll 20 plus 4, 17, and an 8,
First one hits.
15.
Okay.
Whaps him with his tail. Boy said, "Whoop."
Beller, that is your turn.
Okay. So how fucked up is he?
He is looking all right. He is sweating a little
Oh,
bit,
what
but
the heck?
he's
All
strumming
right.
He took
like
30 something damage.
He's taking like 50 damage at this point.
so-
You tell me he's right?
Listen, this is the final guy of the night.
Quentin, so saying the fact that he already used his reaction to dispel, I want to cast Hold Person.
All right.
Nice. Let's go. And then I just start playing the most epic guitar solo I've ever played in my life to finish him off. I play Freebird solo, the solo for Freebird.
All right, so he's gonna roll.
The night begins to shine.
He's gonna roll a 6.
Hell no. It has to be a 16. I
Yeah.
was saying 15,
Yeah.
but I did my math wrong. It was 16.
So he is paralyzed. He cannot move or speak.
Man, we're
He
terrible.
automatically is failing strength and dexterity saving throws. All attacks against him have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if you are within 5 feet of him. So you're
I'm
going
just in front of him playing the air banjo to Nash, like,
to.
Yeah, man, thanks. I appreciate it. Giving me confidence.
So that is going to wrap back around to Elenon's turn.
All right. So you're saying he's not close to dying yet?
He's not close to dying.
he's feeling all right.
I want to cast.
He is fucking sweating more than he has ever sweat in his life.
I want to cast Hideous Laughter on him while I'm soloing.
Okay.
So he has to succeed a Wisdom saving throw. If he fails, he falls prone, becoming incapacitated, unable to stand up for a duration.
Okay. I will say he is already paralyzed, so there might not be a huge point in like double stacking conditions.
That's true. Never mind. Forget that.
And I will let you make melee attacks on him if you have some sort of melee weapon.
Will the crowd be upset if I just smack him with my guitar and stop
They will
playing
not.
for a second?
They will not. It's part of the performance if you use your guitar. And we'll say that your guitar is basically just a club, so it's like a D6 of damage that you're proficient with.
Bing.
We'll say even though your family's disgraced, they are still able to like equip you with like really good instruments. So this is basically like a battle guitar and not just like a plain run-of-the-mill guitar.
Actually, is he within 5 feet of me?
I'd say
Would
so,
you
yeah.
say?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I want to use my Thunderclap cantrip
Okay.
So, like I hit a nasty chord and it just like explodes in a thunder sound. And
Okay.
so he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, so we're all near him. So that means that we all have to fucking do
no,
shit, correct?
It's a 5-foot range though. If I'm up on the stage, I don't think
that's
anybody
right,
else
that's
would be near me, right?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Each creature other than you within 5 feet of you
Isn't
must
it
make a
just me and him
Constitution
on the
saving
stage?
throw. That is correct. Everybody else is ranged right now.
Okay.
So he rolled a 5.
Nice.
So,
So 1d6.
2d6.
Oh, 2d6?
At
Oh, I
5th
guess that's
level,
true,
it
then fifth
becomes
level, yeah.
2d6.
So that would be a 4.
Okay. Nash, as you hit him, one of the pendants on his necklace breaks, and you see the memories of that person swirl around in a ghost forms and begins to ascend upwards.
Yo, I'm releasing these spirits, bro. Let's go. Heck yeah.
And he immediately looks a little weaker.
Okay. Cool.
That is the layer action. So you need to make a performance check for me.
All right.
He automatically fails his performance check because he cannot do anything.
Ooh. Do I get anything added to this?
Yeah, you do. You
I have advantage.
You
don't
get
I?
the +2. You
Well, I
have
get the
advantage,
3. Don't I do
and
the
you get
3 rolls?
guidance. You do get 3 rolls this turn.
19 is my highest. I rolled a 9, 19, and 16. So
Okay,
19
so-
plus whatever.
+2 is 21. Don't even worry about it because you already passed.
Yeah.
So this time, you are actually going to start up a counter melody. So now this is your layer action,
Okay.
not his.
All right.
So now everybody, all of your allies, are going to get advantage on their next wisdom saving throws against Banjo Benny.
Banjo Benny.
It is now Wyatt's turn.
I'm gonna hit him
Do
with
it.
that triple
The
good,
triple good.
with
the
my rifle.
You don't get to use your rifle if you want to do a triple attack.
I think you should
All right,
just
pistols it is.
never go wrong with pistols.
That's literally what I said.
I see.
It's literally what I said.
I see. He's DMing me, and I just saw it, but it was for like 30 minutes
It was
ago.
an hour ago.
So if you need to tell me something privately, just tell me that you sent me a message, and I will check it.
Okay, I was trying to be discreet. Sorry about it.
So it's okay. Be discreet with what the context is, not with the fact you sent me a message, because I'm fucking stupid.
Yep, I know.
Noted.
Dang, dude. I don't think you're stupid.
Oh, damn. Why are you rolling so much for?
3 shots.
You gotta
Oh, I
roll for the
see.
attack first, don't you? To hit.
Hold on.
That's what I did was for him.
Oh, okay. So you only
I
did
see.
probably
You're just the only person rolling in the chat. Because of the lizard. So there's like 20 of your rolls. I'm just sitting here like, all right, so only that first one hits.
Fuck! I should have used the big one.
I mean,
Should've used the big
maybe.
one. You should have just 360
The
nose.
biggin, baby.
You shoot him,
Maybe
and you see a second pendant crack, but it does not break. That is Guy's turn. Go ahead, Hannah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action first and cast Hex on him, and then I'm going to cast Moonbeam, which he'll have to do a. Would you say he's a shape changer, by the way?
No,
You sure?
had to think about it.
I am sure. He is
You don't-
special, but not shape changer special.
Okay.
He is not a halfling. He does appear to be a halfling, but not because he is a shape changer. It's just he
He's a
has to
demon.
look like something.
It's
But he's changing his shape, though.
But he doesn't get to just change shape. No.
Okay. Well, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Not one.
Slay.
He killed himself. Jesus Christ.
That is 16 damage, and then with Hex, that is an additional D6 extra necrotic.
So how much total damage?
17.
17.
Okay.
Too.
So this is going to shatter the next pendant.
How many pendants are there?
There are 6 in total. So now there is only 4.
Fucking God.
and out comes a overall clad middle-aged man who Caleb immediately recognizes and runs over to
Ah.
and holds his hand.
Daddy.
That is going to be Benny Banjo's turn. So he's going to roll against
Banjo.
Alex's thing again. What did you even fucking cast on him again? Alex?
Holding or some shit.
Or hold person, that's what it was.
Hold person.
Yeah,
What does he got to beat? A 16?
16.
Does he still have disadvantage?
He does. He is going to burn a legendary resistance to pass it.
Damn.
I see. The fucking little shit.
And he stands up and begins his performance again. He is going to cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds on himself.
Oh,
Oh, hold on. Whoa. Pause.
Quentin, I swear to fucking God.
What? You guys can cast Cure Wounds.
None of us has been hit.
Hold on. Pause. Pause. T.
That just helps my case.
It doesn't.
I mean, I could cure wounds myself, I guess.
He already has 200 fucking health.
So, can I hit him with the counter spell?
You can.
Because that will do. That will fuck him for his 3rd level spell.
Yep, it sure does.
Thank
And that
Christ.
you don't have to roll against that, right? Yeah, 3rd level.
No.
He can't cast a level 4 spell, so you just get to cancel anything you want. Okay, so with his bonus action, oh no, he can't do this either because he's not the crowd favorite at the moment.
Yes. Fuck him.
He is going to use his bonus action to inspire allies.
He doesn't
He
have any
can-
allies.
Choose one creature. He's going to choose himself. And he's going to gain 1d6 temporarily hit points. So he gains 2 hit points. And then he immediately can make a melee or ranged weapon attack with advantage. So he's going to lash out at Nash and make a banjo strike.
He has to roll a 13 or higher to hit.
So this is actually... Oh, no, you're right. I'm reading the wrong thing. I'm sorry. This is a long dock.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled a wrong dice. That's the T30 because it came up as 21, and that definitely isn't correct. He rolled a 14.
Dang. Barely.
So you're going to take 1d6 plus 2. So that is 7 points of damage.
I'm at 22 health.
And that is the lizard's turn.
My lizard is going to do the same thing he's been doing.
This is the same thing he always does. He can also give you like the help action if you need him to give you the help action.
I'm okay. I don't really need anything.
If you ever like try to do something crazy.
12 and 17.
That's 7. I think the 12 hits too, actually. Yep, they both hit.
24 damage.
Jesus. All right. Lizard fucking bites him, spins around, whacks his fucking gold chain with his tail. Another pendant falls off, and out comes an old lady who ascends toward the sky.
So she was dead. Got it.
Yeah.
This man's
So
stealing
3
souls.
more pendants.
Okay.
All right.
Not bad. Not bad.
Balos. Or Belor.
Bellows.
Balos.
Hey, does Celis ever attack?
No.
Sevis?
He is not any kind of like mechanical thing. He's
I
just a
see.
role play.
Not yet.
Not yet. He's a demon.
Spicy.
I'll start blowing spells to make him do shit. Okay. So, how fucked up is fucked up man?
I have a feeling we gotta get through these last 3 pendants. So he's probably really not that fucked up yet.
He's about half. Then.
It's almost like
So-
you can't do damage to him while he is in possession of other people's memories and dreams.
Yeah. Okay.
He's looking all right still.
Is this a type of magic?
So why is he healing if he's not damaged yet?
I didn't say you
Yeah.
couldn't do damage to him. I just said you couldn't finish him without getting rid of the pendants.
Okay.
So, my question would be: is if he was deaf, would it fuck him up for playing? Because every musician has to hear themselves.
Yeah, I'd say he could have that might incur disadvantage on his performance checks.
But is that worth it? Well, may never know. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to cast Hold Person again. Does he pass a 16?
He doesn't, but he's going to burn his last legendary resistance to avert it.
Fucking shit.
He rolled a 2.
Okay. From there, I'm gonna hit him with yeah. And does he pass a motherfucking 16?
He rolled an out 20.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Dang.
He's focused on it.
He's
He
coming back.
most certainly is.
It's like dueling on Guitar Hero. The meter is going back towards the center.
That's almost
Okay.
exactly
That's-
what this is.
Oh my god. We're like hitting some bing, bing, bing. I hit the whammy bar.
Yeah.
Fucking-
I gotta hit some.
All right.
friggin- I gotta shred, man.
All right.
All right. I'm done.
Elenon is back to you.
All right, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Is this stuff going on with his neck? Is that a spell that he's casting? Is that like a type of magic?
It is, but it is more like a magic item, so you cannot dispel magic or counterspell it.
Spell magic is choose one creature, object, or magical effect in range. And it's level 3. spell.
Quinn's like, legendary action. Items legendary action.
Interesting.
So depending on if his item, I guess, is level 3.
Oh, it
or
has to
lower.
have been made. I see. It has to have been made with a 3rd level spell or lower. So you can still roll.
Do I roll for it?
You do. If it's above level 3, a 3rd level spell, you have to roll for it. You have to beat the DC is 10 plus the spell's
That's
level.
for 4th level or higher. For each
I know.
spell, 4th level or higher. So you're saying,
I'm saying that he potentially wasn't the one who made this magic item.
oh, I see what you mean. So like
There is a ton.
I can still
of,
use it, but if the item or the spell is 4th level or higher,
Then you have to roll. Mhm.
Okay.
Unless you just use a spell slot equal to whatever the spell slot was that made it.
Yeah.
But you need to beat a 16 point.
So how would this work? So 10 plus.
A flat D20. You use your spell casting ability, so you make a flat charisma roll.
So 21.
Nash, you cast Dispel Magic on this necklace, and in an instant, the remaining 3 pendants break, and a huge cloud of darkness billows out. This is the same darkness you saw at the front of the cornfield.
Oh,
This is the
frick.
same darkness you saw on the river. Mhm.
Yep.
Dispelling the magic does release all of the souls and memories from the necklace,
Okay.
but there is a fail-safe trigger that you have just activated.
Frick.
So I need everybody to make
Oh shit.
a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I am Gucci. Let's
I
pray to
got a
God.
5.
I got an 11.
Rip.
I got a 13.
Dang it, bro. I wish I had wisdom. I have no wisdom.
So if you beat a 12, let me know.
Fuck me, dude. One away.
So I think it's just Hannah. Oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
buddy.
Never- we got 2.
All right,
Gnome cunning.
Elenon.
Mhm.
You remember a time when you were young? It was your first musical appearance, like your first time on a stage playing for somebody that wasn't your family, and you remember the joy you felt being on that stage. And as soon as the memory flashes across your prefrontal cortex, you can no longer remember that memory,
No.
and it is sucked into Benny.
Bruh.
Wyatt,
Dang it, man.
This
you
is
have you have a childhood memory of playing with your brother
I
in
fucking
a
hate
nearby
you.
river.
I knew you were gonna say that shit. I knew you were gonna say that.
You remember the fun times you had splashing in the water, collecting rocks. Probably one of your few happy memories you still have of your brother. And just like that, you can no longer remember it.
I don't know why, but you're a piece of shit.
Where Benny was looking kind of weak, he is kind of looking slightly bolstered.
This is tragic.
And now it is the layer action. So, Nash, make a performance check.
Do I have
So,
advantage on this?
Does he still get +2 from my command?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Do I get advantage on this one?
You do.
All right. So I got an 18.
Nice.
With
It was a
bonuses,
13 was first, then I got a 16. And I added his 2. Is there another thing I'm supposed to add to? Do I still have everybody
1d4,
else's stuff?
the
Okay.
guidance. Yeah, 1d4.
19.
Okay. Benny rolled a 24.
Oh my
Frick, bro.
fucking
However,
ah.
you still pass the DC, so you're not going to take any negatives. He just has the crowd's favor for this next round.
Dang it. So we get
He has
disadvantage? Or?
advantage.
No, you don't take any negatives.
Okay.
But he
It's
gets
just-
advantage.
This just allows him to do some things.
Okay. I see.
So now that is Wyatt's turn.
I'm going to. So if I were to channel divinity to make him, to command him to drop his weapon,
Do I
his
lose that?
weapon being his instrument,
Correct.
what would that do
If-
for us?
If he dropped it, he wouldn't be able to use it until he picked it back up.
Which is what, his next turn?
Yeah, he'd be able to pick it up with his movement.
I assume that would be my main action.
However, it's not just like dropping it that you do. He won't necessarily be able to just pick it back up immediately. So I'll say until your next turn, he can't pick it back up.
Interesting. I think it's worth.
So he wouldn't be able to say earn the crowd's favor.
Nope.
If he
Dude,
doesn't have a
All I gotta say is Zach and I are some trolls.
He would. He will automatically fail the next layer action.
And he doesn't have any more of the things protecting him anymore, right? Or when he took
No
our
more
memories, does he still have?
legendaries.
Okay, so we can
He no
actually
longer-
damage him now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, Zach. Maybe you should just snipe him. That's another option.
Um,
You do some big damage whenever you.
I do
He's
do
got
some big
tricks up
damage.
his sleeve, though.
He might have a trick up his sleeve. That's true. I feel like he does, definitely, for sure.
This is his second turn actually having the crowd in his favor, because he had it the first turn, and then he was basically like paralyzed for 2 rounds. So you guys really haven't gotten to see what having the crowd's favor lets him do.
Dang, bro! I should have used cutting words on him when he attacked last
So
time.
maybe
Oh,
I
shit.
just go for big damage this turn. I don't know.
You can always try.
You can always try.
So I don't know. I think knocking his guitar out might help.
Guaranteed he loses.
I don't know. That all I gotta say is that that I feel like when he got crowd favor, it's about to turn into nuclear bomb. Fucking.
I feel like you should knock his banjo out of his hand.
It's all right. I'm
Be safe.
gonna channel divinity. Is that my main action?
It is your main action, yes. But you could still make a pistol attack without bonuses if you wanted.
Yo, Min-max.
So I'm gonna min-max. Yeah, so I'm gonna channel divinity.
Okay.
Command him.
What do you tell him? What does the cop say to make him drop it?
I know what I'd like to say right now.
I'm just gonna let you know now. He's he's a halfling, so you know. Look for your slur on that. I guess I don't know. Fucking hairy toad, pot-bellied, 6 meals a day, ass motherfucker.
2-inch vertical looking ass. Gandalf
This is
simple.
cutting words right here.
He's got a gun. We'll say that you tell him to relinquish his banjo, and he is going to make a wisdom saving. But when you do, it's not your normal voice that says it. It is the voice of the Lone Ranger.
Oh my god, he's better than Clint Eastwood.
Fuck. He got a nat 20.
Ah, well, it was worth a try, I guess.
You gonna blast him?
I didn't know he could roll against it.
Yeah, it is. He gets to make a wisdom saving throw.
I see.
He only drops it on a failure.
Well,
That's a
you're
ripperoni.
a piece of shit, but I'll still shoot him.
Bam!
Snipe him.
Kablam!
Man, now you really are a cop. Drop your weapon. Damn.
All right, I failed. I failed everything.
No modifiers
all-
for it.
No, because
this
it's the
is a
bonus.
action.
All right,
All right.
Guy, it is your turn.
Also, don't
Okay.
forget you do have my bardic inspiration.
You do have Bardic Inspiration. It's a D8 if you want to use it there.
I'll do it.
Nash, you know, you could use your reaction to.
Actually,
Oh, he critted, so it doesn't matter if you reduce it.
Hmm.
Never mind. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I guess that.
All right, so Hannah's turn.
All right, so Zach, you're not gonna use it. You're gonna save it.
no, because it's just a bonus. It's not like I could.
I'm going to moonbeam him, and I'm gonna cast it as a 3rd level. So
Okay.
it's another D10 of damage if he fails the Constitution.
Jesus, you and these Constitution saving. 40-foot high cylinder. Jesus, and it lasts the entire fight.
Yeah.
Already cast one then. So does he taking the damage?
You casted Moonbeam already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, so yeah.
Has he not been taking the damage?
D10. D10.
Yeah,
I
I don't feel that damage right now.
I said the damage needs to be rolled for these past few turns.
I think
That's why you asked about the shape changer.
Yeah, because I used moonbeam.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
God just comes in and smacks the fuck out of him.
Yeah, so he only would have taken 1 additional 2d10, and I think it happened before Nash dispelled the pendant. But if you cast it again, you don't get 2.
But is he supposed to be taking more damage?
So we could just chalk the original.
He would have taken another d10 before he took memories from people, so I will add that in. But casting it again will remove the first instance of it.
So basically, we got a free hit. Hannah, do something else.
Yep.
Okay. Play. I will do speak with plants Are there any plants around? I'm assuming country.
Yeah, it's
corn.
like, there's grass.
Corn. Speak to the
Just
grass.
Just
There's
grass. It's
corn
a town.
behind us.
Frick.
You're actually on a dirt road right now. To be
Feeling on a
Trees?
dirt road.
Bitch.
He didn't say what kind of grass. It could be tall grass.
Yeah, I don't think tall grass can hold someone down though.
I mean, he is,
He's
a little man.
Okay, I'm gonna cast snare.
Okay. Dex saving throw, right?
Yes. No, intelligence investigation.
Okay.
I hope he's stupid.
He isn't, but he only got a 3.
Fuck yeah.
He's stupid.
So what does that do?
He hangs upside down 3 feet above the air.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
Bitch.
Is that your turn?
More where that came from.
That's your action, so I think so.
Yeah.
Cuh
All right. He
is dead.
Bro, I wish.
is,
He hung
he's gonna
upside down
do he's gonna do 2 things.
for too long, and he.
So the first thing is he's gonna activate his ability Banjo Duel. So Elenon, I need you to make me a
Frick.
wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god, dude.
Man, I don't have any wisdom. I got a 12. Do I add the command to that? The plus
Can
2?
I help him?
Can I use
No.
bardic inspiration?
You cannot use Bardic Inspiration.
Wait.
No, you can't do that because it's the DC, not a roll, unfortunately.
I'm so screwed.
So you are now incapacitated, and you're going to lose your next turn. The second thing he's going to do is he's going to use his bonus action. Since he has the crowd's favor, this is something he can do.
I'm sorry, I was reading something. So he is not restrained.
He is restrained. He does
So-
not need to use. He does not need to do anything to make this happen. He just needs to will it to happen. So being restrained does not affect this.
It doesn't affect him getting favor.
Not until the next layer action.
Rigged.
Guys, I'm screwed.
2 people from the crowd are going to run out and make. One of them's going to make an attack on you, Wyatt.
What?
Who are you?
Piss off,
Just
peasant.
Since when are we fucking peasants?
Does a 16 hit?
He has the advantage, so the crowd is one to protect him.
You have to understand that they are magically entranced.
It barely hits.
You're going to take 4 points of damage. The second crowd member is going to run up and attempt to free him from the restraint.
I do little feelings hurt.
They don't know. They're magically being influenced right now.
Hey, how come I didn't have any people going up and attacking him when I was advantaged?
Because it's his spell, not yours. Or it's his magic, not yours. That person is going to fail because they're just a fucking peasant who doesn't know how to, like, do anything. So he is still restrained.
Haha.
That is the lizard's turn.
The lizard is going to eat him while he's dangling up in the air.
Okay.
Can I roll for my lizard to swallow him?
No.
Why? Tell me why I can't.
How big is your lizard?
22 feet long.
What's the size? It is a medium or large creature?
Large beast.
Make a grapple check. Actually, don't. He's restrained. I'm pretty sure it's an automatic. He gets disadvantage.
Yeah.
Restrained. Speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature's attack rolls had disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Okay, so he can still resist.
He's resisting.
He's resisting.
Stop resisting.
Hold him down!
Does that say, okay, specifically saving, but this is going to be his acrobatics. So
And he's a hobbit, so he shouldn't have any of those.
he's not proficient in it. A 6. What'd you roll?
20, bitch!
All right. He is successfully grappled.
No,
And
no, no,
any-
no, no. I said swallowed.
You can
I
swallow him.
called the shot.
No.
I called the shot and rolled a crit. You can't take this from me.
Unfortunately, don't you get disadvantage if you roll a crit? Or not a crit, a called shot.
He's restrained.
He's restrained. We're eating him like a chicken nugget.
Swallowed.
He is swallowed.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank
For
you.
Gryffindor.
For Gryffindor.
So your lizard reaches out, snaps him up off the restraint, and just guzzles him down his throat.
Yeah.
Legendary action blows apart the lizard.
It's okay. It's not like a real animal. So if it
Yeah,
dies,
no.
he can just resummon the
He just
exact
summoned
same
him
one.
back. I'm pumped.
Damn, dude. I can't believe you just ate him.
What are you?
I am gonna have to figure out some rules around that because I have a feeling you're gonna try to eat everybody now. I will say that the only reason I let you do it is because he's a small creature. Not, and if he was medium, I would not have let you swallow him.
Well, I mean, I have like, just for the record, I was about to fucking hold person him, so he was about to be like forever stuck. I have one more cast to fucking hold person. One more fucking level 2 spell.
So all of the souls have been freed from the necklace. There are 2 remarkable people that come from the necklace that I would like to visit on. So the first is, of course, Caleb's mother. And as she is freed, she steps over and takes Caleb's other hand. Caleb looks at you guys and says, "Thank you for saving my mom." And they all 3 begin to rise up into the air.
That's sweet.
Bye, Felicia.
The second ghost, Belor. That's you, isn't it? You see, standing in front of you is a colleague of yours from nearly 250 years ago. He is an elven wizard by the name of Old Man Jedediah.
Old Man Jedediah?
Yes, you recognize him instantly, even though it has been 250 years. So this is essentially like, I don't want to say classmates because you didn't exactly go to school to learn your magic, you know, but I'll say that you like studied with him a lot, and he is of a similar school of magic, if you catch my drift. And he's gonna walk up to you. Baylor, you look fucking awful.
What are you now? Fuck you, bitch.
I'm a ghost. What else would I be?
No, I'm saying he's like, what the fuck are you, a gnome? Let's get memed on the spot.
You can definitely tell that because he's a ghost. He can probably see your true form.
Okay.
Oh.
And so he basically is going to give you a warning. All right. He's got some no-no, you know what I mean? He's got the intel.
Yeah, what's the no-no?
He's going to be like, listen, when we were trapped inside the necklace, there was a force. There is a force creeping on to this continent. And it's dark, it's misty, and I have no idea who the fuck is running all of this. But something is coming. I think something may have been here for a long time. And then he begins to descend downward.
Oh.
Downward.
Going to hell.
R.I.P. to the home.
Hey, man. You know about as well as anybody what kind of shit he was up to when he was living.
Yeah, dude.
He just hit you with a.
Only reason you're not going downward is because you're a lich and you're undead.
Would I know who he's talking about?
He does
Or
not
an idea?
name a specific person. This is not your first time encountering the Black Mist, for lack of a better term. All right.
Yeah.
You've kind of noticed it popping up here and there throughout the last, I'll say 30 years especially. But to see this happen so direct and so like materialized in front of you, like you literally had to fight somebody who was empowered by this power. It's not just like floating around influencing or floating around like, you know, turning the minds of animals anymore. It's like straight up influencing like people. And in this case, a fae was brought to this plane of existence in order to like do harm. That's all you know for now.
Bad juju.
Bad juju. You also have some personal run-ins with this kind of stuff already. You can kind of sense that it is the last time you sensed this kind of like strength of power was when your powers were taken away. So you know that the Black Mist is somehow tied into your powers being taken from you.
Little shit. Little fucker's been doing some bad shit with the mist. No wonder he could be.
And as the mist fades, you are all standing outside of a cornfield facing towards the town of Elder. And I think that's where we'll end off.